Yeah, what's up guys? Tim Oster Great. So yeah, it's week 3 of Born News. There's a few things going on. Not a lot of gaming news wise, guys. Not really a lot's happened this week. Obviously the pre-release of Nintendo Switch. It's selling like hotcakes. It's going off the shelf. They're predicted to sell over 40 million consoles by 2020, which is some going really. I think they're going to pull it out of the bag with this console. To be honest, I've got a feeling it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I may even get hold of one. My little one, I like playing on it, and I think it'd be quite a lot of fun. We'll just have to see. Yeah, so looking forward to that. So we've got a new platform fighter which has just been released. For those of you which are into your comic books like myself, Injustice 2. It's a platform fighter, a bit like the styles of like Tekken and Street Fighter and stuff like that, using the DC comic book superheroes, obviously like sort of Superwoman, Batman, Superman, The Flash, all those sort of guys, using all their superpowers. It seems quite cool. Looking forward to it. Look, the graphics looks beautiful. I'll get a clip put up here and a bit of a spread so you can see what it's like. There is a couple of videos on YouTube as well. So really looking forward to that, guys. Also, so the game I really liked, Skate 3. I'm really looking forward to that. It's now coming to EA Access, as well as the Madden 2017. Some of you might not be into that, but as you can see, I'm up for that. So yeah, it's going to be really good. A few of you have been asking about the glitches and stuff on Battlefield 1. As I said in one of the previous videos, the update is due next month. It's due to fix a lot of the glitches and what's going on at the moment. And so I'm really hoping that they can get stuff involved. But as I said, guys, not a lot of gaming news this week. I'm going to keep my ear to the ground, see what's going on for the next lot. So yeah, here's Born News. Hi guys, yes, so Born News. We've got a few decent announcements to make this week with regarding to Born. An exciting one. It's been in the works for a little bit. Derek Monty seems to be doing most of the grunt work for it, so fair play to you, mate. It's Born Oceania Division. What Born Oceania Division is where most of us are on one segment of the Earth, and we can all sort of kind of get into the same sort of time frame on playing games, or it kind of just sort of seems to work. Moving across a bit, getting to Australia doesn't really sort of fit in with us. The plan's going to be sort of setting somebody up over there, sort of with on a leadership role, and being able to build us on a division over there, sort of pulling people in from that time frame, making sure that it's like time zones aren't an issue anymore. Basically trying to take out that whole thing where if we're on, there's going to be somebody over there. We're still going to be here as leaders to overwatch it all. It's not going to be a separate division altogether. It is going to be sort of part of Born altogether. It's just something that we can try and work on as a side project to try and build up and try and bring people in from that side of the world as well. I say we've been growing and growing quite a lot. Our Forza Horizon group's gone up to 154 players. Sort of not in contact with all of them at the moment. We are planning on getting in touch with people and sort of trying to get them more involved in other things that we do as well. It's quite an impersonal thing with the crew at the moment on Forza, but it's something that we're going to work on and try and build up. So that's really good. Yeah, for those of you who've got smartphones, most people nowadays, we're putting together a Born app. It should be on the Google Play Store shortly. It's not going to be on Apple, unfortunately. It won't work on Apple, but it will work on Android phones and on the Google Play Store. You'll be able to get it from there, so that's going to be really interesting. It's using our website as the main decor. So yeah, we'll just have to see, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be quite nice to have a thing to hand. You can show it to your friends if they want to apply, then they can download the app, go straight onto the form on there and apply from there, which would be really handy. It just makes things a lot simpler as well for people that you're meeting people. New members this week, so we've had quite an influx of new guys this week. So first of all, big welcome to you guys. So we've got Grovesy 9749. Welcome, mate. So you've been added this week. Hope to see you on the battlefield, mate. Wilson BE, Your Downfall 666, TB Decky, and Tommy Tom, Nitro XD, and XAXK Blast X, Peace out, dudes. Nice to have you on board with Born. Really look forward to having some game time with you. And yeah, so coming up next, we've got Clip of the Week.
A flame trooper kit is available near your location.
Yukarı bakın! Bombardıman tayyaresi!
So yeah, that's Clip of the Week. What we're going to do for next week, guys, Spike, one of the leaders, has got a copy of The Division to give away. So lucky person who wins next week will win that copy. Get all your entries in as soon as you can. Send them to myself or to Mark, or send us the link via xboxclips.com, which one you want to put in, and then me and Mark can have a look at them. We'll go from there and put it to a vote to you guys and see which ones you like. And then obviously the winner will win a division. So yeah, that's quite a cool prize. So yeah, as I say, this week, guys, we've got top tips coming from Serkull. Peace out, man. Thanks for doing it again, getting on board. Really looking forward to this one. And I'll leave you there. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Serkull's Pro Tips. Before I start, I just want to give a huge thank you to Tim and Mark for giving me this. It's something I really like doing, and it's something I want to start doing even more. Just showing you guys how I play the game, giving you a few tips on how to get better. So yeah, because as a lot of you know, I am the #1 sniper in the UK. I don't like to brag about it a lot. I'm not that sort of person, but I am the #1 sniper in the UK, and in the world, I am top 10. And if I'm honest with you guys, I am probably one of the best snipers in the game. There's rarely anyone I come across that is better than me. Anyway, as I was saying, this is just going to be all about me giving you some tips, giving you info, which hopefully you can incorporate into your gameplay that will make you a better player. Now, that being said, all of my tips and all of my information I give you, all the little snippets, it will not all be about Scout, because let's be honest, I do play Scout 95% of the time, but that 5% time when I don't, I do play the other kits. Now you may think, oh, you're probably not as good with the other kits as you are with a Scout. I'd have to disagree with you, because I think to play the Scout class effectively, efficiently the way I do, you have to know how the other kits work. For example, I know if I'm able to kill a medic at medium range or if he's going to be able to kill me, because medic's guns are very effective at medium and a bit of long range. Anyway, so yeah, I will be giving you tips on different classes. What I've got for you today, I'm going to show you my settings, because I get a lot of people asking me what sensitivity do you run on, what's your field of view. So I'm just going to show you all of that, get that out of the way. And then after that, we've got a game clip. We've got a game clip. Well, I should say gameplay more of. I get a 36 kill streak on Sinai Desert on operations, playing the objective, playing up front, and I'm just going to give you a few pointers. I'm going to do a bit of commentary over it, and yeah, it's just going to give you guys the insight of what you probably need. I'll also, on the clip or on the gameplay, just be speaking about what I'll be doing in the future with this, like speaking about what I'll be speaking about maybe next episode or, you know, in the future. You get what I mean anyway. Anyway, I'm going to move over to the settings now. So I'll see you there. Alright guys, so here are my settings. Copy them if you want. But yeah, this is just so you know what I run with, because like I said, people do like to know. You can pause the video if I'm going too fast. The main ones here, this and this in the 60s. Steady scope, it's normally on hold. I changed it to press. You guys should try that out if you're a sniper. I find it actually works better for me. I really do like that. Everything there's default. Stick dead zone default 22. Not really mess with that. Don't really want to as well. Yeah, 4 times zoom. So when I use a 4 times scope, it's at 70% sensitivity, and when I use a 6, it's at 90%. Everything else 100, because that's what I'm used to. Uniform soldier aiming on. Coefficient I've kept at 133. I think that's the default. Gameplay crosshair color pink because it shows more. Kill log on. Minimap, I recommend increasing your minimap size to about 140. It's a good size. And also increase the on foot zoom radius. 300 might be a bit too far out for some of you, so maybe try something like 250, 200 maybe, 210. Give that a play around with. That is really good. Not mess with any of them. Hold on. Not mess with any of that. Brightness, try and keep brightness between 50% and 80%. You go too high or go too low, you won't be able to spot things. Field of view is a big one. This is the reason why it looks like I'm running fast to a lot of people. I think the default is about 70. People like to play 90. I like to play in the max. It basically just means my camera's a bit further back when playing, so I can see more. So I'd actually recommend people moving up to 90 if you're on the default, and if you think you can go a bit further than 90, playing 105, and you do get a huge advantage. You don't really notice it, but trust me, you do. ADS field of view is on. Basically, when you aim down the sight, will you aim down the sight with the field of view you've got? I've kept that on. No, it was turned off, but I put it on. It just suits me better. Motion blur, turn that off, put that on 0%, just get rid of it. Weapon DOF, basically when you aim in at the sides, is it blurred? I've turned that off because I might not spot an enemy. Colorblind, not mess with that. So yeah, that's about it for that. Gonna move over to the gameplay now, guys. So yeah, this is my settings. I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, moving on to the gameplay. Cheers guys, thank you. Hello guys, and welcome to the gameplay. It's starting off with a death there, which is fine because we get revived for the first time in Battlefield, and that is a rare occurrence. I understand that. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying before, this is a 36 kill streak I go on. Nice gameplay. I do skip the slow parts of the gameplay when I'm moving to the objective or whatever. But yeah, so all I'm doing here, so always looking at the map really. You can see the size of my map is quite big, so I've got a good view of the area, taking some people out, and just always pushing forward really. As you can see here from my playstyle, I don't like to sit back. Just checking over to the left to see if anyone's there. Normally a few snipers. You can see right there, I hit an enemy for 80 damage, but I didn't want to hit him again because I knew the guy was aiming at me and he could easily get me, so I thought, you know what, fight another day, live to fight another day. And we captured the flag there, so got on the flag, playing the objective and doing work. Anyway, the gun I'm using here is the SMLE, if you've not noticed. It's my favourite sniper. I've had over 10,000 kills with it. Very good. I recommend it to anyone. And in future videos I will be going through loadouts, so certain loadouts at work, how to play with them. Like, I have a really good one for support, which I want to show you guys sometime. I don't see too many people using it, but I'll be bringing that one out on this for sure sometime. So yeah, all I'm doing there, taking out a few enemies, and obviously skip the gameplay here a bit. Nice, nice couple of kills there. Looking for the snipers really. You know, as a scout, one of your prime objectives is to counter snipe the enemy snipers. So yeah, and another one of your objectives is to just always keep your flares up really. You've got the only gadget on the game that gives you intel on the map. Like, no other class has anything like the flare gun, and that's the thing. Obviously you got the pilot that can drop flares, but again it's still flare related. Just as I was saying, shooting a flare and a flag see who's about. And you don't necessarily have to kill the people when you flare that position, because don't forget they show up for everyone on the minimap, so you can rely on your team to deal with them. But we all know sometimes teammates can be pretty rubbish. And nice shot there on that guy. I think I get the other guy. Yeah, I got the other guys on that. Two nice shots there from distance on that ridge area. So yeah, so taking out more people. We were hassling the team. Eventually we got the sector secured. So as you see guys, I'm not camping at the back. I'm always on the front lines. I'm playing like this. You're not prone to getting killed by snipers all the time. I know if you camp at the back of the map, you're lying down, you know, sniper's going to go for you, because obviously your glint will show up if you're using a 6x scope or more. But when you're playing this sort of playstyle, people will not expect to get killed by a sniper. These guys, they don't have a clue. Unfortunately I couldn't get a kill on the second guy. And another thing, I did a bad example of it there, but it just all depends on confidence. If you are using a sniper, if you are using a rifle or whatever, if there's a moving target, oh just 1 second, see right there, I ran out of ammo on my sniper, picked up the support class, give myself ammo, and you know, we're ready to roll again. So yeah, that's all. I'm always picking up enemy kits if they're going to help me out at the situation. I'm always picking up medic kits to revive teammates, picking up support kits, give my team ammo or give me ammo. So yeah, I'm always looking to pick up kits and, you know, work with them a bit. So yeah, a couple of good shots there. What was I saying now about? Oh yeah, moving targets. A lot of people think you just have to go for headshots all the time. Now, the beauty about Battlefield 1, you got that sweet spot system. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be at sweet spot when a target's running. I'm just saying you might be at lucky range if you're using something like the Gewehr 98, where the sweet spot range is a bit longer. You might be able to get that one-shot kill if you just hit them in the body. However, what I normally do with moving targets, just body shot them regardless. It is so much easier to get 2 body shots on a moving target than getting 1 precise headshot on a moving target. And that's one thing I will say. Because there's too many people who think you always have to go for headshots, when that is not the case. I mean, especially with the sweet spot system now in the game. And I will say this, I really do not agree with the sweet spot system in Battlefield. I think it takes a bit of skill out of sniping. But I can understand why they've done it, because snipers at close range now don't do a lot of damage and not like one hit kill like they used to be in old Battlefield games. So I can understand. Don't watch this bit of gameplay here, just pretend you ignored that, missed 2 shots, and quite embarrassing, but we all have our moments, I guess. So still pushing in there. We picked up this sniper. Very lucky to not get cavalry sworded there. So I don't know how he missed me, but yeah. I'm going to talk about operations as well now. Obviously, operations, it's a new game mode they brought to Battlefield. It's a very good game mode. It's very fun. There's a lot of action. It's heavily team oriented. I mean, if you've got a bad team, you've got no chance. I mean, at least, I'd say at least 20 of your team out of the 32, if you're playing the 32 version, have to be switched on. If you've got about only 10 people switched on and the rest are all drips and they're not doing the job, they're not reviving, they're all playing sniper at the back of the map, you are going to lose, and that is the frustrating part of operations. You will complain about the team a lot. But if you get a couple of guys on there, you get a squad full of 5, you know, you can do a bit of work, you can sort of carry the team. Very hectic as well. There's a lot of action. I did die there, but I got revived. Very lucky to get the guy. I think I get his teammate here. Yeah, get him as well. So what was going on? I've lost what I was going on about again. Picked up the sniper class and just using the gadgets it's got to the effect they have. I mean, you know, I don't really use them little heads, and I definitely don't use a sniper shield, I'll tell you that. Do not, and I repeat, do not use a sniper shield if you're a scout, please. Do not lie down as a scout, I will say that. And do not use sniper shield because it makes you lie down, obviously. I don't really use them little heads. I don't really find any interest in them. You can tell from a long way off as well when it's a little head. So yeah, I can't think what I was saying before. I'm going to watch this back later and I'm going to be kicking myself. I'm going to be like, damn Luke, why couldn't you say what you wanted to say there? How did you forget? But yeah. Sorry I'm going a bit quiet. It's hard to commentate over gameplay. I don't even talk about the gameplay or talk about what I want to do. Oh yeah, I talked about operations, wasn't I? Or was I? I think I was saying it was very hectic. There's a lot going on, but I think it's the true Battlefield 1 experience. It's very fun. And yeah, like I did say, it can be frustrating at times, but the majority of the time I do find it very fun. I mean, operations is the reason why I do play the game a lot. I could not play Conquest all the time. I think the gameplay can be a bit slow on Conquest, due to maps being, you know, the size they are. Because I'm a guy who likes to always be in the action, and this unfortunately is my death by a shotgun. And my teammate gets him. But yeah. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. I only get about 4 more kills after the gameplay. As you do see though, we do win the game. I think I got about 43 kills and 5 deaths. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And that's it, guys, for the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed that. Obviously, as I do these videos more, I will be getting a lot better at them. Listening back, I do say a lot. I think it's just nerves because it's my first one. But like I said, I will improve over time of doing these a lot more. I've had a lot of fun making this. I do hope to improve them in the future, give you different things to look on. I did give you quite a few pointers in that gameplay. You know, always look at the map if it's bigger. When you shoot a moving target as a scout, just body shot them. You know, no need to go for the headshots. Always keep your flares up. Pick up kits when you can. So I have given you quite a few things in that gameplay. Considering I was only going to plan on give you one tip, or 1 or 2 tips. But anyway, guys, until next time, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure to do this. Once again, thanks Tim and Mark for letting me do this. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. This is Serkull out.